Should I go for piss now?
I just did live. You can go for piss.
Nah, fuck that. Let's go. We on.
Or you can take us with you.
Oh yeah, can actually. That's good.
Yeah. Take us
Yeah,
with you, bro.
bro, run the show.
Welcome back to another. What was that?
Oh,
Oh, I thought I put focus. Sorry, guys. Welcome back to another episode of Mind the Mic. You're here with your hosts, Maddy and Shubz,
sure.
for another episode of Empathy and Energy.
Yeah, the empathy and energy.
I just got a text message because I thought that I put my phone on focus, but I still got a text message.
Oh, but is text message open on focus?
It must be. And I also put it on mute. So that
Oh,
distracted me a lot, actually.
yeah. You get distracted a lot.
Extremely a lot. So
Yeah.
bad. So bad. Let me just edit this.
How are you, Maddy?
At the moment, I'm really hot.
Oh, it's getting hot in here.
I want to take off all my clothes, like literally. It's
Oh,
hot.
please don't. Please don't do that in my room.
I ain't gonna do that.
See.
For anyone that's watching, obviously you can't see, but I'm the only one on the screen at the moment
Yep.
because the bro is not feeling well, so he
No.
has to lie down.
Yes. Not feeling well today, but that's all right.
We
Yeah.
run it, yeah.
We run it, baby. We run it,
No
baby.
excuses. No
That's it.
excuses. Here we
Mind the
go.
mic, empathy and energy. We
Yeah.
here. I'm all the eh for without the energy.
Yeah, you're the air today. The air.
And the eh without the energy. Sure.
But yeah, man. So other than like feeling like shit, man, how you doing?
Nah, all good. Safe. Yeah. Another day, chasing the dream to be the biggest podcast in the world. Another day, on the mission. Another empathy and energy is one of my favorite parts of this whole thing that we do is sitting there and having a yarn with you. Yeah, so I'm enjoying it.
That's it.
I'm excited. I'm excited to
Yeah.
see what you produce. You know, always excited to see what you come up with for the show.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, so I had a video, but I think I'll save it for another day.
Oh,
Um,
why? What happened?
because I was counting how many quotes I had prepared, and I feel like it's a bit too much, and it might go over an hour.
Oh, well, let's go.
So,
I got time.
and I also
I
I
got
also
nowhere to
haven't
be.
sent it to except for the toilet. Yeah. Do you need a pee though? Like for real?
I'll be alright. We'll see. If I do need to pee along the way, I'll take you with me, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. We can
Yeah.
come with. We can come with.
Yeah, come with me. Come with me to the wharepaku. Why not? Eh?
Come fly me to the moon. Man, I miss listening to that song. I haven't heard that song in years.
Who sings that? Is that Frank Sinatra? Oh,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Frank Sinatra.
yeah. Sounds like it. What style of music is that?
Ooh,
You know, like we know hip hop, we know
I don't
reggae.
even know. What is that?
What do you reckon?
Wait, I don't even know. Is that doesn't fall under nah.
Is that crooner or nah? That's not crooner.
It might
Oh, it
be.
is. Oh, I don't even
You
know. I
Frank
did it my way.
Sinatra.
Type of music. What is it?
Let's have a look. Oh, it's categorized as classic pop.
Classic pop. Well, because pop just means popular music, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
Interesting. Hmm.
Honestly thought it was like jazz. I
Oh
do
yeah.
love jazz though.
Yeah. Jazzy Fizzle.
Oh, the bro's about to go to sleep for no. It might just be only us, but that's okay. If we hear the bro snoring, then we know what's on.
Do you know what time it is?
You know, the other day, right? I went to there's this awesome cafe
Mm-hmm.
that's in my area,
Yeah.
and I'm not a fan of coffee. I will drink it sometimes. One of my favorite coffees is like the coffee from Samoa, and this coffee shop. This one coffee shop, absolutely love the cappuccinos.
what makes Samoan coffee so good?
Oh, you know what? I think it's just I don't know. It's like the smell. It's
What
I
does it
don't
smell
think
like?
this is the right.
Do you sniff it?
Yeah, man. I sniff everything. Even
Yeah.
when I used to smoke, I used to sniff the tobacco.
Oh yeah.
If it
Sniff
didn't
the
smell
tobacco.
nice, I couldn't smoke it.
Oh,
So White Ox was literally the only tobacco that I could smoke.
boy, and that's jail smokes.
Yeah, I would have fit right in, bro.
Yeah,
Fit
hundred.
right in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
lesbian and likes white ox. No, just joking.
But yeah, no, like the smell of White Ox, ooh, so nice. I loved it.
Karete white
Um
ox.
but yeah, so this coffee shop, it's owned by I think she's Polynesian or Maori. Like, oh, I don't know. Like, she looks Polynesian to me. And so this one day, I go in, order my coffee, and I see her about to leave. She's
Yeah.
got her sunglasses, she's got her bag, and she's ready to go out. She all of a sudden stops, stands, looks at the lady making the coffee. Something happens, and then she goes, "Make it again." And I was just like, oh.
Oh, not to make it again.
And I was like, oh damn, I'm ready to grab an apron and start making coffee. Like, I don't know, but in that moment, woo, I
Was
felt like I was getting in trouble.
yeah? Was it hot or?
Nah, it was scary.
Oh.
I was scared for my life. I was scared for her life. Like, damn, bro. So she ended up not leaving. And then she went back, put her bag down, took her sunglasses off, and then started serving the customers. And I'm like, bro, that's how you know that this owner don't trust none of y'all to run the shop. You know, they're saying, I don't know if it's a saying, but where people are like, I might as well just do it myself because no one else is going to do it properly or the way that I like. I might as well just do it myself.
Yeah, if you want something done,
It's like,
do it
yeah,
yourself or something.
do it yourself. Yeah.
If you
I was
want
just
something
like,
done
bro,
properly or something like that, eh? See?
yeah. Just like, oh man. And I left there shooketh because I just remembered all the times my mum would yell at me and yeah, I don't know, just I was literally so scared. I was like, holy
Stop
damn.
yelling at me, mum.
Please, the trauma. No. But we Gucci now. We Gucci now. Just wanted to share that thought just came into my brain just then, so I thought I'd share it. Cause why not?
Well, thank you for sharing, Maddy.
And thank you for listening. Okay, so I've got my first quote here tonight, guys. The quotes that I'm sharing tonight are things that connected with me in some sort of way, whether it's from an experience I've had, an epiphany, or the same belief systems. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy. So the first quote for tonight is, hopefully I can read this because the writing is so, and my eyesight's terrible. But it reads, water is fluid, soft and yielding, but water will wear away rock, which is rigid and cannot yield. As a rule, whatever is whatever is fluid, soft and yielding will overcome whatever is rigid and hard. This is another paradox. What is soft is strong.
Can you say the whole thing again?
Sure can. Sorry. So it says water is fluid, soft and yielding, but water will wear away rock, which is rigid and cannot yield. As a rule, whatever is fluid, soft, and yielding will overcome whatever is rigid and hard. This is another paradox. What is soft is strong. And that's by, I don't know how to pronounce this, Lao Tzu.
Is it Lao Tzu? What is that Lao Tzu? And what does that mean to you?
A lot of people will see softness as a weakness. A lot of people see others who cry as a weakness, when in reality, all those people are very strong, contrary to everybody's beliefs.
Mm.
So yeah, I love that because I've
Did you write
always
that? No, no, I was joking. No, no, it
no,
wasn't. It wasn't. No, no.
yeah, because I've
When you was reading
always
it, I was like, "Wow, she wrote this. This hectic. This."
nah, I didn't write any of them. The ones that I'm sharing tonight, I didn't write
Oh,
any of
okay.
them.
Because for anybody that doesn't know, sometimes Maddie provides quotes that she wrote herself on the show. See, a lot of times actually.
Yeah, I usually don't tell you guys when, but I end up posting it on my Instagram. The quotes that I have shared.
Yeah. What is your Instagram?
It's right here, guys. It's Maddy.mindthemic podcast.
There
So
you
you
go.
guys can follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok. I'm
Yeah.
there.
That's it. Facebook.
Off Facebook, I think my Facebook page is just Maddy Mind the Mic
There
without
you
the
go.
podcast. Yeah, without the podcast. But yeah, absolutely loved that one. And it related to me because I'm an extremely sensitive person. Um, and I've always been told this isn't just my own thought process or my own overthinking brain, but I have been told many times by various people that I'm weak and that I have either a weak attitude, a weak personality, or I'm too sensitive. But I know for a fact that I'm a lot stronger than what people actually believe. And so when I read that quote, it hit me hard because I was like, this explains exactly who I am. People in my life may see me as soft, as caring, which is fine, you know. But I am a lot stronger than what people believe. There may be someone listening to this right now that does know me and is like, whatever. But that's okay. You can think what you like, but I know for a fact that I'm a lot stronger than what you think I am.
Well, fuck, I was gonna say whatever, but no, I was thinking, no, I know you're strong. I even tell you are sometimes, and I think you feel like you're not, but I know you are strong. Andy, you have
Yeah, I may
endured a
not
lot.
be, I may not be like 200 kilogram and can lift strong, but
Yeah, no, no, but yeah, no, definitely, definitely, you've endured a lot in your life too. That you might not even give yourself credit for, but yeah, you're still here, still charging, even Yeah, even still putting up with my shit, but then we put up with each other's shit. So I
we
guess
put up with each other's shit like a
yes,
lot of shit.
that's right. Let's go.
Yeah, but yeah, honestly, like anybody out there, I know there's a lot of people with similar traits. You know, you've been told as well that you'll because of your sensitivity. And I feel like it's hard for men who are sensitive as well. You know, it's more hard for them because obviously people view men as, you know, they have to be strong, they're protectors, they're providers. And then a man that cries or a man that's sensitive is seen as weak. But bro, you're stronger than a man that doesn't cry, than a man that, you know, doesn't take accountability, that isn't as like when a man can be soft, that's where true strength is found. Because it takes a lot to be soft. It takes a lot of willpower to be soft. It takes a lot of strength to be soft. So hats off to anybody out there that's struggling with people saying that you're weak, that you're nothing, that whatever. Just know that that ain't true.
Yeah, harden up. No, jokes.
Shub's famous words, harden up. But yeah,
yeah,
no, I really like that one.
yeah, that was a deep one.
Yeah. This is so weird. We've like swapped. I don't know what to call it. We've swapped. So if anyone's just joined us or just started listening, in the beginning, I never showed any part of my body on. That sounds bad. I never showed.
No, she shows it all.
No, I just show my eyebrows and my eyes and my eyelashes and my fingers. I don't know. That sounds terrible, but yeah, no. So in the beginning, I would just be off screen, and Shubz would be the one on screen. And so this is weird because I feel like it's swapped. Shubz is off screen, and I'm still technically off screen, but you can see parts of me. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. Who would always get annoyed at me? There was someone that would always get annoyed at me when I would just randomly start singing a song. Oh, who was it? Was it one of my siblings? I can't remember. Anyways, fuck you. Nah, not those ones. Okay. I think I might be talking to myself soon, guys. He might be asleep. Okay. This next one is by Sylvia Plath. I love the quote. Like, I think not all of them, but yeah, 2 of them out of 5, I think, had the people that wrote it. So this next one is, please don't always expect me to be good and kind and loving. There are times when I will be cold and thoughtless and hard to understand. And I absolutely love that one as well.
Why?
Mainly because, when people look at others and they just think, oh man, I love that person's vibe. They're so bubbly. They're so happy. I freaking love being around them. Blah, 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 blah. All that kind of stuff, which is fine, which is great, which is awesome. But will you still say the same thing when that person is mad, angry, having a bad day, screaming, just being down? Will you be able to do that? No. Why? Because their vibe's off. So the reason why I absolutely love this one is because it's just so raw. It's so authentic. And we as human beings, right? We should never just chase a vibe that is, full of energy, full of happiness. Yeah, we can, I don't know how to explain this properly. We should be accepting that there is a vibe of energy, a vibe of happiness, a vibe of, just joy, bubbliness. But you also have to accept the other side of that person as well. And you can't always just expect the person to be happy, to be bubbly, to be enthusiastic, because it's so unfair to ask. And it makes me think of all the actors, all the performers out there who are dealing with this sort of thing. Like I remember watching a documentary of Katy Perry. It was like a little small snippet because my daughters were watching it, and I was doing chores around it, and I was watching in and out. But there was this one scene in the documentary. Man, I'm getting puffed out.
Is that working?
Yeah. There was this one part of the documentary where she's just crying because I think her ex-husband or her husband at the time had texted her saying that he wants a divorce. And when he texted her, she was about to go on stage and perform a live show somewhere in the world, I don't know where. And everyone was just, there was her, I don't know what they call, but the management team, they were really concerned about her. Some of them were really nice and were like, if you don't want to do this, I'm sure people would understand. And she was just like, no, I still have to go out there. And she puts on her costume. I think I'm gonna cry, but like she stands on, like, that thing where
Oh, here's the empathy.
that thing like where like they lift where they lift the person up on the stage.
Yeah, like the thing that shoots them up.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Um
elevator, little like the lift, stage
yeah, like
lifts.
a little lift. And she stands there and she's crying, and then she wipes away her tears, and then she just puts on this brave smile, and then she just goes up and she performs. And just, yeah, that makes me think of that, where we as humans, we need to be accepting when people have their down days and not tell them that it's wrong, and not tell them that, like, your anger or your sadness or your whatever, I don't want to be around it. You wanted to be around the person when they were happy. Why can't you be around them when they're sad? Do you truly care and love for the person or love that person? Do you really? If you can't be around all aspects of that person. So, yeah, I just thought that was a beautiful, raw quote. And that reminded me of like that, just that moment, Katy Perry. And I'm sure so many people out there have to do the same thing. Even the boys playing, rugby, any kind of sport out there, they probably have stuff going on at home, but they still have to show a brave face, walk out there, and people are always expecting them to be happy, good, brave, enthusiastic, joyful. And then when, they're down or whatever, it's why? Or I don't want to be around you. And that's the heartbreaking thing. But obviously every situation's different. Every every moment is different for a person, because there are some people who have been through traumatic events in the past, who obviously, if they see someone acting like a person in their life that's previously acted like that, it affects their mental health. So obviously I'm not talking about every single situation in the world. But yeah, that's why I like that quote a lot.
Mm, this is a good quote. Um, yeah. Um, Side of sea, we all have the down days, like you said. Um, I had one yesterday, a real down day. But yeah, I think it's also hard when you're, like you said, if you're not used to, uh, if you yourself aren't used to dealing with, like, like being, I feel like, say, for me, for example, I'm always the life of the party, always pumping everybody and cracking everyone up. Like I get energy from people's energy, like vibes. You know what I mean? Like I don't even
Yeah.
think like people call it that empath. I don't know what the fuck, but I like pump up from pumping other people up and all of that stuff. And you're
Mm.
not used to being down, or you don't allow yourself to be very often.
Yeah.
When you crash hard. I think, and sometimes, and it's the living there though. It's like Stu. We were talking to Stu yesterday. When people are sad, but then they're just like sad forever. Like us, open
Yeah.
up the door and see the sunshine one day, cause like. But when, especially
Mm.
when you're being told or you're trying to help, I think that can be draining too. If you're trying to tell somebody or help them, but they don't listen. You know what I mean? Which they're not
Yeah.
gonna. Yeah, that can be hard too. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
That
Especially if
can.
you're.
Oh,
Huh?
no, continue. Sorry, I was just going to say something, but it's
Oh
okay.
yeah, I mean, yeah, that's all. Like it's like when you're like, especially when they're telling you the same thing every day, and then you've already conveyed how they can change it, and so have they, but they don't even try. Like, cause I've been around a lot of people.
Mm.
Like, there's all kinds of depressed and all of that, of course, but some
Yeah.
people like don't even want to change their situation at all. Like, don't
Mm.
even want to change. Like, I'm not talking about a sad day where you just feel low as fuck, and then you wake up
Yeah.
the next day and you feel better, or whatever, or something happens
Mm.
and you feel better. Some people don't even want to get out of that rut. Maybe they don't know how. I don't know. But it's
Yeah.
hard, I guess, for someone like me. People say, as a Polynesian or a Maori man, you're not told. And then that's true. Like, we don't know how to communicate. Auntie Kalipe I had a good talk with her today about when she said everyone says communication is key in relationships, but she's like yeah, but like also understanding is right.
Yeah,
Like
100%. I've said that so many times too. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But like the example she gave was that like if you like I know my son, I can yell at him, my oldest one, and he's a G. Like he can take it because he grew up with like he understands. Like,
Mm,
but then our second one, it's got to treat him. He'll be different. But then my youngest, I've got to text him is that how he
yeah.
receives it. Like he
Yeah.
doesn't want to
Mm.
talk. Like and she's like and people say that's not communication, but it is. That's how he
It is
communicates. And
communication. Yeah,
when she
exactly.
said that, I was like, fuck, I didn't think about it like that. Like I was thinking, fuck, if you don't want to tell me to my face, then fuck your shit. You know what I mean? Like or
Yeah.
to my voice. And now I'm thinking back on the situations like where I've probably pushed it too far because I just thought, you're pussy or whatever in my head, you know, because that's what I would be called for not
Mm,
fucking just fucking saying it to my face or something. You know what I mean? Rather write
yeah.
it in a message only. I'm like, fucking cat. You know what I mean? But then
Yeah.
that might be their way of communicating, and that's okay.
Mm,
Yeah, yeah. Anyway, true, true.
yeah. Yeah. I was gonna say something, but I forgot. Oh man, it was oh, it was regarding what you were saying. Um, but that's okay. That's all right. On to the next one, I guess. Seeing that I can't remember. One day, my brain cells are gonna work properly, and I'm gonna be able to remember.
There's a manifestation.
Manifesting. Maybe I should do it in a song. Yeah. Because there was a study, right? There was a study that I read a while ago. It was talking about how when you read something to children, yes, they're learning it, but they learn it so much faster in song. So maybe if I sung all the things I wanted to manifest, it'll come to me faster. I want $1 billion. I don't know.
Fuck, don't think about that.
I'm going to have $1 billion in 2 years. Let's go. Okay. The next one is by William Wordsworth.
Oh, not Shakespeare.
And he says, "Look at you, comforting others with the words you wish to hear." And the reason why I like this one is because it kind of opens up a whole entire perspective from different point of views. So the first perspective that I thought of was when it says look at you comforting others with the words you wish to hear. And it is true because a lot of the times, for example, the simple phrase, "I'm proud of you." We could be saying that to our family, our friends, people that we've just met, or random people on the internet saying that, "Man, I'm so proud of you. You started this business. That's awesome." And down deep, you just wish that, someone would say that to you too. Like that's the first perspective. And yeah, like it's sad, but it's also not, if you know what I mean. Like there's like a hopefulness there that one day maybe someone will be able to. But if not, that's okay because you got you. You got you, boo. And then the second perspective is everybody that gets comforted by someone else. When you comfort somebody with words that you want to hear or you've wanted to hear, sometimes those or that way of comforting a person is not the way that they are used to, not the way that they need to be comforted because everybody's different. And when we comfort others the way that we're used to be comforted, it sometimes causes an issue because the person that's getting comforted is like, why would you say that? Like, for example, if you're a person that, excuse me, if you're the type of person that needs like a good kick up the ass, like straight up just like, oh, bro, you should get over it, blah, blah, blah. If that's your kind of comfort, and if you were like, oh, I should comfort other people like that because that's how I'm comforted, you could do that to somebody. And that person could have the worst day of their life just from you saying, like, because they would think, oh, this person doesn't care about me, or I'm just being a sook. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that's like the two different perspectives of that quote that I saw was the comforting that we wish we could have and also the comforting that we should be giving to other people. People are like books, you know, you can read them through their body language, their demeanor, from the very first sentence that they give you. That's like they're giving you the prologue of the book, and you've entered into the chapter of their life. That could be chapter 1, that could be chapter 120 of their life. And when you, I guess, when you want to help people or you want to be there for someone, it's hard to pull away from being there for someone the way that you want to be cared for. And what you need to realize is that everybody's different. Everyone needs to be comforted in a different way. And we learn that by conversation, by observing. And that's why I love this quote.
No. Cutie guys, mate. Fucking lovely. She's a beauty
True, true.
there. That's a beauty quote, that one. Yeah, nah. That's a, I'm learning that, eh? Like, again, everybody, like, you know, everyone's different, but, like, yeah, not only, like, you gotta, you gotta not only do, like, um, everybody different, but they, like you say, they not only learn differently, but also be
100%.
confident differently. You know, you gotta,
Yeah.
yeah, you can just, yeah, you gotta comfort different for each individual. Like, some people might want to hug, some people don't want no hugs. Eh? Some people
Yeah.
might want to, like, just to talk. Some people might just want to just you sit there, shut your mouth and listen. Some
Yeah.
people like don't ask no questions, no nothing, and just let them
Just relate.
unload. Eh? Some people,
Or like what Auntie Kalipa said, text.
yeah, some people
Some
might
people
want
just
to
want to
just
text their feelings.
you might want to just text. And yeah, and that's what I learned today is that's okay, and that's okay. So
Yeah.
yeah,
But you know what? Like with texting, right? The only issue with texting is that if you're texting a person that's not really familiar with you, they read your text message the way that they would read it.
yeah,
So
or
you could be
yeah,
saying,
you can misconstrue it easily with texts, like
so
the language, or like like you said, like the inflections. Are they angry here or are they not?
yeah,
Yeah,
like you sounded mad, or like there
yeah.
was this thing where who was it? It's Liquor. Liquor puts full stops at the end of his sentences. So if he doesn't put like, because I'm an emoji person, I put emojis so that a person can see what I'm feeling, hopefully, with what I'm trying to say. And I remember every time I see Liquor's sentences and he puts a full stop at the end, I'm like, is this bro mad? I don't know.
No, that's just how you write it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's just how he writes. So I was just
Because
like, I
that's how
learned
you
that. I
correctly
learned that
write shit,
eventually.
isn't it? You write with a full stop at the end, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't
Yes.
write no full stops. I don't even have those fucking other things there. Someone said to me, they're
Yeah.
like,
No
oh, I
commas,
don't know
no
where the
apostrophe.
pause is or whatever. I was like, brother, I just write like I talk. I don't have a pause.
Yeah. Let's go. But yeah, that's yeah. I think like yeah, the texting thing. I will only if I ever wanted to talk about my feelings with someone, I would only text the person if I know that they know who I am, so that they can read it the way that I'm saying it. If that makes sense.
Sure.
Like I don't think there is actually anybody. Come to think about it, maybe just you.
That's what I
Nobody
said.
else, I don't think.
Sure.
Hmm. Maybe Liquor too. And Stu gets it as well. And Uncle. Maybe just you guys.
Just the fun.
Just the fun. No, let's go. And that's okay. Okay, I just need to unlock my phone. Again, apologies, guys.
Hurry up.
This guy over here.
I'm joking, I'm joking.
Yeah, whatever.
Just thought I'll see if I can trigger you. Did it work? No, it's me, eh?
Nah.
It's
I don't
Stinky.
get triggered.
I never get triggered, you little dog.
I never get triggered. Now, what triggers me? Fuck.
Oh, I know.
Okay, go.
The boss.
Oh no, I think I'm good with that now.
I don't know, cuz.
No, you know
Oh,
what?
you reckon?
Because
Like,
like,
you reckon hanging out a bit
yeah,
more's got the trigger gone?
yeah, I think so. Because like, I'm a first. So
All right,
with
hold
me
on.
and
Let me
triggers,
just text
right?
him and tell him to come over and open the door and see if he's...
Yeah, no, that's fine. So my belief, okay, this is just my belief. I don't like you don't have to agree with what I'm about to say. But my belief is any trigger that you have in life, yeah, dive into it. Like literally swim in the trigger. Why? Because the more you're around that trigger, the more you get used to being knowing, like the more you're able to know how to handle it. And you're able to build healthy coping mechanisms rather than just pushing it away, which is what I did a lot. With a lot of my triggers, really, I would try and push them away, but you know, my ex and I, we've been talking more. He picks me up from work and we come home together because we do live together. My ex and I do live together. And he now works morning shift or day shift. So I see him at nighttime a lot now too. And we're just communicating a lot better. He still pisses me off. I still piss him off. But
Have you
I
ever pissed on him?
no,
Oh,
never.
what about him on you?
No.
Are you open to golden showers?
What's a golden shower? Like a being peed on?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I'd have to be in like the moment.
Or I like, so like it wouldn't be, it would just be like the bro just unleashes a golden shower on you in like just a ravaging moment, and then like, oof.
Like if we were like in the moment, he'll be like, oh, like not him, but like anybody,
Not him.
like already,
Not him.
not him, just to clarify. But like if the person that I'm with was like, babe, can I pee? Like I'll probably in such the mood that I'll be like, hell yeah, you can do it in my mouth, boo. Like all that kind of stuff. Do it in my ears, do it in between my toes, like. But if
Oh,
they randomly, like if I was sleeping and they randomly just started
oh,
pissing on
that's
me,
weird, bro. That's
I
weird.
would lose my shit.
Yeah, who wouldn't though if you're asleep? If you're
Like,
asleep, cuz like what?
yeah, like I'll be mad. So I think I would have to be in the moment, but I don't know because it's never happened before. If it ever does happen in the future, I'll let y'all know. I'm an open book. Not that open though. Get it? Get it? Um, but yeah, no, just I think it's better that we're able to hang out more because like I'm letting go of all the anger that I've had, and we always have like when on the drive home we have to talk. You know what I mean? We have to talk. So we talk about a lot of stuff. We talk about, he expressed how in the past he didn't like how when he tries to talk about his feelings and, I'll get offensive. Is it offensive or offended? I don't know the proper, or one of those two. I'll get offended or something and then I'll snap at him, which I know that I always do. And I'm always trying to like change that, but sometimes it's just so hard. So like now, like when I do it, I like try and hold my tongue and I say, I'm sorry, I'm gonna shut up. I like try and, I'm trying to be better.
Yeah, you're working at it. I know. I've seen that. I've seen that you're working at it. So no, I'm proud of you. Proud of you. Good on you and old Lionel. Good on you.
Let's go. Pretty sure, yeah. Richard Anthony Fitzgerald.
Oh, is that
Choo!
Richard Anthony Fitzgerald, Lionel? I get.
Lionel.
Oh, why? What did you call him back in the days? Were you like Lionel?
um, Lionel. Yeah, Richard Anthony. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. But you know, I think yeah, I'm pretty happy, content. We're becoming friends. It took a long time for us to get to this point where I can call my ex my friend. Um, Many years. I just had so much anger towards him, and I'm the type of person that if I'm angry, I'm angry, I'm mad. And he also even said the other day, like, um, he goes, I'm not angry for as long than what I used to be, like, because I used to go on and on and on. He's like, but I've noticed, like, you just say what you say and then you let it go, like, you stop. And I was like, yay, changing for the better. I'm leveling up. You know what I mean?
How man?
And I love the fact that I'm leveling up because I want to level up. I want to level up to premium. What's past premium?
Premium.
I have no idea. But if there's a level past premium, I want it. That's me. I want it, and I'm going to be that healed version of my broken self. And I'm going to take all the broken pieces of me and I'm going to glue it back together with my own love and my own sticky tape. And that sticky tape is going to have love hearts on it and gold and pictures of chocolate on it. And that's going to be me. But yeah, I think the bro's asleep. I'll move on to the next
What
quote,
flavor
guys.
chocolate? There?
Oh, what flavor chocolate?
Yeah.
Sky. It'll have to be peanut slab.
Yeah, the peanut slab.
Peanut slab all day, every day. Whitakers. Hang on, identify. Here we go. Whitakers. Oh, guys, I bought a bottle today. Ta-da!
Yeah, the bottle. How much?
It was $4.
Yeah, the $4.
I was so freaking bloody excited, and I was talking to myself in the aisle, and this lady was laughing at me because I saw the water bottle, and I was like, "This water bottle is calling my name." And I grabbed it, and I looked over, and this lady's like staring at me, laughing, and I was like, "Hi." She's like, "Hi."
Well, what about that other encounter you had in the aisles?
Oh my gosh, bro, I can't even remember. I had
About
so many encounters.
the DOMs out the
Oh,
DOMs?
the condoms. Yeah, there was these guys. I just kept so you know when you're just looking around, like I was at Coles. I was in the medical, not the medical, but like you know that aisle where there's body wash, there's condoms, there's you know Vaseline, all that kind of stuff, band aids, toothpaste. Anyways, I was in that aisle, and there was these two guys, and for some reason my eyes just kept locking with them, and every time my eyes would lock with them, they'd just like smile like this really embarrassed smile, and I'd be like, "Hi." And then I'll just walk past, I'll grab an item, and then like look back because I'm looking for another item, and then I lock eyes with them again, and they're standing in front of like the condom section, and the other guy's just laughing his head off, and the other guy's just like looking at me, and we lock eyes again, and I just smile, and I'm just like, oh my god, I'm like in my mind, I'm like, I'm so sorry, I promise, I'm not purposely trying to look at you. I'm just looking around for the items that I need, and we just happen to lock glares. That's it. And I did that about I did that about 3 times, and the guy was just like, you know, just the most awkward, like embarrassed smile, and the other guy's just cracking himself up, and then all of a sudden I hear, oh, that's right, I remember. The other guy's like, he picks up a medium, and then he goes, he does the awkward smile, and he looks at me, looks at the thing, and he goes, "Oh, nah, large, eh?" And I'm like, hey, it's
Okay,
okay.
no.
If you're a medium, it's fine. There's nothing to be embarrassed about, okay? I've got freaking bloody A-cup boobs. It's all right.
A cup, up the A cup.
Maybe not even. What's the smallest cup of boob? That's me.
Cup. That's what it is. It's cup.
That's what it's a cup. No need to be embarrassed, my bro. We all got small something. If it's not a small dick, it's small boobs. If it's not small something, it's a small
Hapta
brain.
small
If it's not,
sausage, hapta 1 inch.
yeah, if it's not freaking bloody, it's a small brain. It's small eyeballs. If it's not small eyeball, it's like someone's got small something. Okay, so don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Small bank account. I've got a small bank account, but it's gonna be big soon. Woohoo! Manifesting that $1 billion all the way up. Okay, my next quote. Man, I feel like I run a marathon. Or maybe not a marathon. I feel like I'm the person that's handing out the waters to the people that are running a marathon, and I feel tired on their behalf. That's what I'm feeling at the moment. But yeah, shout out to Shubz for still being here, even though he's not feeling well. Shout out to you. I don't know if you're falling asleep yet. Have you eaten? He might be asleep. Okay, I'm gonna go on to the next quote, guys. Oh.
I've eaten, yes, I ate chicken sandwich and pork sandwich. Shout out to Maddy. Hooked it up.
Oh, I don't mean that. That sign. I meant like okay. That was like the okay. I should stop doing the sign. Okay, doesn't matter. Next. Next quote is by Dr. Caroline Leaf. It reads, "We don't Sorry, I just read that wrong. We don't see things as they are. We see things as we are." Can I get a drum roll, please? What does that quote mean to you, Shubs? We don't see things as they are. We see things as we are.
No, yeah, I heard it. I'm just trying to think. Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just that doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
It's just that you never think. You never think
Are you
jobs.
trying to offend me and hurt my feelings on purpose?
No, I was being like I was speaking as you. It's like, but you never think jobs. You just talk. I was being you, and you're
Oh.
like, when yeah, no, you're just used to me going fast all the time. And always having an answer for something. Uh, yeah, I
It's
think
okay.
that's exactly it because like our perceptions or like our conditioning, our understanding of the world and shit like and yeah, I think that's real. You know what I mean?
Mm,
And I think sometimes we have to separate ourselves from that mindset to realize that because then sometimes you can get trapped. You know what I
yep,
mean? And thinking that way. Yeah,
100%.
that's the alternative. So, yeah, I concur. And what does it mean to me? I just think it resonates a lot, and
Yeah.
I agree that we do. Well, I do for sure.
Yeah. I think we all have at some point in our lives. Some of us still do do this, and it's amazing how like there's this phrase that my psychologists and psychiatrists and counselors, bless their hearts, would always say to me. And I never really understood it because I guess I could never see how the person was doing it. But this quote, I absolutely loved it because I had an epiphany, like, not epiphany, I was just like thinking about it a couple of weeks ago in the shower. I love having showers because those when the ideas that just pop up in the shower, beauty. Anyways, um, they would always say the phrase like, whatever that person's saying, they're just deflecting whatever onto you. And so I'd be like, I never, I don't think I necessarily agreed with it entirely, and I don't think I still do, because I feel like in some I'll explain why. So when it says we don't see things as they are, we see things as we are. I'll give an example. There was this one time where a friend of mine, they sent me a video or a screenshot, and they said, "Oh, I didn't want to send it to you here. I wanted to send it to you on Snapchat." And I knew it was because they were scared that I was going to screenshot it or screen record it, because you know how Snapchat tells you that that's what people do.
Yeah, yeah. Get a notification or whatever. Eh?
Yeah. So this person was worried that I was going to do that. And in my brain, I was like, why would they ever think that I would do that? Like, that's not something that I would do. Like, I don't screenshot people's conversations. I don't like screen record people on TikTok Live or anything like that. And I don't send it to people unless someone asks, of course. Like, you know, when I say ask, I mean like, what's an example? I'm trying to give examples here so I can explain myself properly. Oh, like bank statements. Can you take a screenshot? Yada, yada, yada. Um, but yeah, I was just like, why? In my mind, I was like offended because I was like, I would never do that. I wouldn't just randomly screenshot your message or record it and then send it to people. Like, and who am I going to send it to? I don't talk to anybody. And then I realized that her fear of me doing that wasn't actually because of me, it was because of her. That's what she does usually. And it's like what a lot of people do. So, for example, so there's two things that I've come to realize now. People say that you're this, you're that, either from an experience they've had with a past person, a past event, or because it's what they themselves do.
Can you say that again? That last bit?
So when people say things about you, or they're worried that you're going to do something, or, you know, for example, people that overthink, like myself, I overthink, right? And they try and say things about a person, or they say bad things about you. It's either because of two things. One, they've experienced it in the past with other people doing it to them, or it's something that they themselves do to other people.
Oh,
So that's what I mean by, like, I don't entirely agree with the phrase, the person is deflecting. Yes, there are people that do deflect, but sometimes the person that's saying stuff is because they've noticed your patterns, they've seen the way that you're acting in another person that's treated them like that, and that's why they've said whatever they've said about you. So that's where I think, like, no, they're not deflecting. It's just what they've experienced. It's what they've been through.
that's their default like mechanism. That's like what they default to.
Yeah. So I think that's why I don't agree with the term that, like, people deflect their insecurities onto you, and they're like, yeah, but it's not their own. You know what I mean? It's just how they've been treated by other people, and you're pretty much walking in the same footsteps of that person, doing exactly the same thing as that person. But then also it's our job to then, you know, talk about it. Ask. But it's very hard to talk about it if the person that you want to talk to about it is not at that level of maturity to accept the conversation and to actually talk to you about it. So it's, yeah. It's a bit hard, you know what I mean? But that's the beauty of, you know, being a human. We are all learning every single day. And there are, you know, we are all at the level of where we want to learn. Sometimes we aren't ready. Sometimes we're not ready to see it. Sometimes we can't see it. But then there's something in life that happens that makes us see it, and we think about it. And then we're like, oh, yeah, okay. And then we're ready to grow. It's a lot like, have you ever given advice to someone because they asked for it? You know, you've given advice to someone because they've asked for it, or you've spoken to someone about something and they don't hear anything you've said. They don't listen, they don't hear anything. And then all of a sudden they come back to you, like maybe a year later, a week later and they're like, bro, I was talking to this person and they told me this, and this. And you're sitting there and you're like, bro, I said that to you. Like, that's exactly what I said to you. Did you not hear it when I said it? So that's what I mean by like people are at different levels, right? When you spoke to that person was not yet at the level where they were able to accept what you were saying. They weren't ready to hear, they weren't ready to move on. It just wasn't their time. That wasn't their time. But when they spoke to the other person, that would have been the time for them, you know, in their chapter, in their book, to want to be able to listen, to want to learn, if that makes sense. Because I've had that quite a lot where I'll be talking to people and and then they come back like, whether it's a week, 2 weeks, and I'm sitting there like, bro, we had the same conversation. And it just makes me feel like no one listens. It just makes me feel like no one listens. But then I realize that it's okay. Because when me and that person, me and that human being had that conversation, that wasn't their time to either grow. It wasn't their time. Like their heart wasn't ready, their mind wasn't ready. But when they spoke to the other person, that's when they were. And that's the beauty of us being human, is that we're always learning, and it's not anybody else's, choice to decide when we're ready to grow. It's our own. And our own inner clock will let us know when. So yeah. TED Talk by Maddy.
Should did talk.
Yeah. But yeah, what do you think? Do you disagree? Agree?
Yeah, lot to ponder there. Um, I think, I think yes, and yes, both ways. I think it's you can look at it both ways in a way. Like what you said is
Mm.
very, very much true, and I haven't probably thought about it from that angle. But then also, I guess you could, whether you call it deflecting or whatever, maybe maybe it's
Mm.
both. Maybe it's the same
Yeah.
thing, but yeah, just a
Yeah.
different way of looking at it. I think,
Mm.
and I definitely agree and with what you said. Yeah, 100.
Yeah. It's
And
interesting
yeah,
because
and sometimes what you might have said it 100 times, but might need someone else to tell them for it to get through, and you might be like, "Bro, I fucking told you the heaps," but like maybe either the familiarity with a certain person's
yeah.
voice or whatever, it might not resonate as much as it coming from someone else. So it's like, someone's like, some people get like a lot of times parents don't coach their kids in sport a lot of times because then like some of the best kids aren't coached always by their parents. They get coached by someone else
Mm.
because sometimes they can't separate that relationship. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so that can be, yeah, but yeah, I agree. And also it's that you're right because I've been there too. Where you're thinking like, "Fuck, I've already told you, can't." Like, but maybe they either not just from your voice, maybe they just never were really to listen until that point, and then they heard it
Yeah.
from somebody else, or
Yeah. Like it will yeah.
that new voice sparked that up. You know what I mean? And I was like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, and it clicked, or they were just
Yeah.
ready at that time, everything
Absolutely.
aligned.
Yeah. It
Yeah,
resonates when the person is ready, not when
yeah,
like when the
not when the
individual
individual trying to
yeah.
tell them.
Yeah. So when
Yeah,
the individual is ready, that's when it will resonate, not when the person telling them is ready. It's not up to us, it's up to the individual.
very
And I
true.
think, yeah, like it's amazing how I feel like control is so one of the things that I absolutely love about humans is that all humans in this world are hopeful, whether they're expressively hopeful, verbally, like, verbally expressively hopeful, or whether they're just hopeful in their mind. We are all hopeful. Another thing that humans are very good at being is controlling. We like to control our environments or, situations in our life. But when we are able to let go of wanting to control a lot of things in our lives, like, holy shit, you become so free because you let go of a lot of things that you can't control. And this is coming from a person that has anxiety. When you are able to
You
just
got the anxiety.
to the angst to the teeth. But
Like I
yeah, like,
reckon anxiety came to Maddie for the anxiety, bossy. Straight up.
yeah, and just when people say that they're not controlling, but then the way that they're talking and they're talking about the other person, that's a controlling type of way of thinking because you're angry that the person didn't treat you like this. You're angry that the person did this to you. And if you had it your way, that person wouldn't have treated you like that because you would have been able to control that person the way that you want them to. And a lot of people might not agree with that. But when you come to the light, my brother or my sister or kitty cat, whatever you identify as, you'll be free because then it doesn't matter what any other person around you does, it won't affect you at all because you know that the only thing that you control is yourself and your own actions and how you can move forward from the situation or from the environment that you're in. It may be shit now, but moving forward, that is all in your control. That's everything that you can do. But yeah, anyways, I feel like I'm going on and on. I saw this meme. I'll change the subject now, okay, guys. But yeah, I saw this meme and it really made me think, like a lot of stuff does, makes me think. Um, but I just thought it was funny, and it reads, it goes, "Your belly button is just your old mouth." Do you get it?
Literally.
And this person goes, "I was having a good day. We were all having a good day." Just like, bro. Far out. But yeah, that made me just, yeah, I wanted to end it on that. But that's all we've got for tonight, everybody.
Your funny button. It's just your old mouth. Let's go, baby.
I don't know, but I'm scared of belly buttons. I can't look at belly buttons.
Can you put your finger in yours?
Nah.
Oh, you one of those? Yeah. I know some
Yeah.
people like that.
Oh, yuck.
They can't put their finger in these.
Nah, but like, you have to clean it, so I've got no choice.
Oh, yeah, but you're not that bad there because there's some people that don't even care. They don't care that it's like they won't clean it because they can't go near it.
Oh, they can't go near it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't go. Like, if someone asked me to clean their belly button, I'll still do it. But like,
Yeah.
cause I love them. But
Well,
mm.
hopefully, you're not just cleaning random belly buttons, cuz.
No, I meant like if it was my partner in crime, then yeah, if they asked me, I'd do it. But
Uh,
like, just
Other just
know,
out here offering belly button cleaning services. What the hell?
I'll charge 100. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna charge $1,000 per belly button if you want me to clean your belly button.
$1,000. That's it.
Unless you're the love of my life, then I'll do it for free.
There you go, love of the life. Get your belly button clean for free. Step right up.
What's something that, like, oh, cause I was thinking about what you call it, shaving, like downstairs, and then it made me remember this mother's group that I was in, and we were all pregnant, all giving birth around the same time. And I was reading through the threads because one of the mums accidentally shaved, and she shaved the tip of her clit off.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and she was freaking out because she said there was so much blood. Does she need to go to the hospital?
Oh,
She was
she's a squirter.
not the kind of square I want, but yeah, she just said there was so much blood. She wasn't sure if, like, She needed to go to the hospital, and the other mums were like, just put pressure on it, it'll heal, and you'll be okay. And then it started getting to the point where I was reading more comments, and some of the mums were like, next time just get your partner to do it, honey. I just lay in the bathtub and my husband shaves mine. And I was like, what? You get your partner to shave downstairs?
Hey, that's smart.
That is so smart. And like that was when I was with my ex, and I was like looking at him, and I'm like, ugh, nah, I could never.
Yeah, but he would probably fuck it up. And I
Oh,
love the bloke.
yeah, Richard. But yeah,
But
nah.
Richard will probably shave it off the
Yeah, you
wrong.
probably get.
He
Uh,
might, yeah. Shout out to the brother Richard. But I think the brother Richard might shave the clip too. That's
yeah,
it. Hey,
but
my
yeah,
man.
nah. Cause and like what I wanted to know was like, do you guys shave your husbands like area as well, or do you just get them to shave you? Like I was really curious, and I was
Hey,
getting.
if you shave your husbands, then hey, we might have a solution for you in the next coming weeks. Anyway,
Yeah, we might have a yeah, we do, bro. But yeah, like I don't know. Would I? Because I've never shaved anybody's private parts before. I've waxed though. I had a client that needed to be waxed, um, and so that was like as close as I've been to removing hair from that region. But anyways, we gotta go far now. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you for being patient with me and Shubs and I as we
yeah,
did it.
well, I was just a passenger really, but thank you guys. Anybody that listened, appreciate you. Shout out to
Shout
Maddie
out,
for running the show. So good to just kick back and let Maddie run the show. That's it.
Chicha, everybody. Hope everybody
True,
has
true.
an
And don't forget, your belly button is just your old mouth, you freaks.
yeah, the old mouth. Choo. But yeah, hope everyone stays safe, stays blessed. Hope you're happy, and if you're not happy, you will be. Chicha.
Sure.
Ciao for now.
Ciao.